And United States President Joe Biden made his debut at the 76th session of the UNGA, his biggest international summit since the botched Afghan pullout. Biden stressed on the fact that the U.S. is not seeking a new Cold War, acknowledged the increasing concerns about the rising U.S.-China tensions as well.
We are not seeking a new Cold War or a world divided into rigid blocs. The United States is ready to work with any nation that steps up and pursues peaceful resolution to shared challenges, even if we have intense disagreements in other areas, because we'll all suffer the consequences of our failure.
Biden also said that the United States will seek a return to the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, commonly known as the Iran nuclear deal, if Tehran does the same. Last week saw the minor breakthrough in nuclear talks, with the UN atomic watchdog and Iran reaching an agreement to avert the nuclear deal crisis.
The United States remains committed to preventing Iran from gaining a nuclear weapon. We're working with the P5+1 to engage Iran diplomatically and to seek a return to JCPOA. We're prepared to return to full compliance if Iran does the same.
And for South Korea, Biden called for complete denuclearization of the Korean peninsula, calling for a plan to increase stability in the peninsula.
We seek serious and sustained diplomacy to pursue the complete denuclearization of the Korean peninsula. We seek concrete progress toward an available plan with tangible commitments that would increase stability on the peninsula and in the region, as well as improve the lives of the people in the Democratic People's Republic of Korea.
And Biden once again called for a two-state solution in the Israel-Palestinian conflict, saying it was the only way forward for peace in the region.
The United States' Israel security is without question, and our support for an independent Jewish state is unequivocal. But I continue to believe that a two-state solution is the best way to ensure Israel's future as a Jewish democratic state, living in peace alongside a viable, sovereign, and democratic Palestinian state.
Now, the U.S. president has been repeatedly criticized for the botched pullout in Afghanistan, but standing at the UNGA, Biden said that for the first time in 20 years, a U.S. president was addressing the General Assembly with the country not at war. He also called for the end of the relentless war and the beginning of a relentless diplomacy.
We've ended 20 years of conflict in Afghanistan. And as we close this period of relentless war, we're opening a new era of relentless diplomacy, of using the power of our development aid to invest in new ways of lifting people up around the world, of renewing and defending democracy.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.